In Spanish, we're Harlistas. In English, we're Holly Riders. Bikers are at one with nature. We ride in the heat, we ride in the cold, we ride in the rain, we ride in hail, and beat the hell out of them.
Go. Yeah. Is LAMA in the building or what? Latin American Motorcycle Association. Put your hands up, make some noise for your boy. Kenny Black, the music machine.
What up, Raleigh?
DJ Rala, LAMA. You already know Mr. Northeast is in the building. Let's go, LAMA. What? Put them hands up. I wanna see L's in the air right now. Put your L's up. Put your L's up. LAMA worldwide. LAMA worldwide. Let's go. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. LAMA. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. From the humble start and humble part. 1977 it all began. What? One man, one mission, one dream. That's right. LAMA International worldwide. They said it couldn't happen. They said it couldn't be done. 40 years later, we're still proving y'all wrong. Latino, LAMA.
In Spanish, we're Harlistas.
The Latin American Motorcycle Association was founded in 1977 in Chicago's Humboldt Park neighborhood. Since its inception, LAMA was intended to be a moto-touring club with truly democratic ideas. In 1995, a chapter was formed in Miami, Florida, and in 1996 LAMA became a national association when the first national president was elected. In 1999, LAMA became an international association when chapters were formed in Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Cuba. Today, the number of chapters has grown to over 200 worldwide, spanning the Americas, Asia, Europe, and Australia. LAMA is a club without borders. We have evolved into an international humanist association. We accept working people from all walks of life, regardless of nationality, race, color, religion, social class, gender, age, a brand of motorcycle, etc. We believe that it is more important to recognize and identify ourselves as human rather than Latin, Asian, Black, or white. LAMA is a club of the 21st century and continues to be a work in progress. Our forward progress evolves from the many contributions and the flow of rich ideas of our members, both current and new, from near and far-off lands. It is because of our philosophy, LAMA has become one of the most respected clubs in the world. As a LAMA member, there are doors open to you in every city where we have chapters. You will have the opportunity to visit those chapters, including those in other nations, on our annual national and international runs. LAMA is also recognized as one of the world's most active long-distance riding clubs. 40+ years and counting. Our women, Damas de LAMA, ride their own and accompany us on our travels, riding extreme distances over long hours on good and bad roads, on hot and cold days, rain or shine. This is a test of endurance that most bikers find way too far and too challenging. We are LAMA. Welcome to the best motorcycle association in the world, the Latin American Motorcycle Association.
We gather around Taino and company, the talk's profound. LAMA Stations where the vibes ignite. Every Monday at 7, let's take flight. Let's get this party started.
Say that again.
Taino and company.
Hey, hello, LAMA Nation.
Starry skies as the evening glows. Dancing and laughing, feel the energy rise. At LAMA Station, we reach for the skies.
Yo. How the heck was I'll be here the whole time for the intro and then disappears exactly when the show
Here I am.
Welcome, everybody. What's going on, Albie?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yo,
You know, I'm a little upset. I'm going to have to change my intro because a lot of people are copying it.
What?
Yes.
But you know what they say that what is it? God damn, dude, I got the second half of it.
When they copy you,
imitation is the most something flattery. Imitation is the most
form of flattery.
Form of flattery. Yes, that's what it is. So whatever. hello belongs to you. What's up, man? What's up? Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you guys and we're gonna talk about the second part later, but shout outs to you and Chancho. Y'all took over last week. I tuned in a little bit. I was
something. I am never bringing him on as my co-host again.
I was listen, I got called last minute. Unfortunately, there was an incident at another job site, and I was traveling. I traveled to the location. Then the kid, young man, was taken to a hospital for x-rays. So I was traveling there, and I heard a little bit there. And then on my way home, I actually caught a little bit there. And then on my way home, I caught like the last goodbyes or whatnot.
I saw you. I saw you when you came in. I saw you through the thing here.
Yeah, I was tuned in.
Listen, if you like to talk and you love to hear yourself talk, boy, this guy got you beat. He got you beat. If I tried to get a few words in with you, I had to fight them words in with him. He just likes to hear himself talk.
Let's bring him in. We'll give us a break for like a month. We can go on our vacations.
No, he's already doing the hello too. No.
Oh, no way. No way. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to another episode right here of LAMA Station. Today, September 22nd already, Abby. September 22nd. First day of autumn. You know what's crazy? We were already talking about our Thanksgiving dinner at our last this Sunday. We had, you think about it, and we're like, man, am I really planning greatest form of flattery? There we go. Thank you, Jay. Think about we were already talking like, hey guys, listen, what are we gonna do? Or are we gonna do the potluck? Because we usually do a potluck, right? And we come up with a list, and so everybody don't bring the same thing. And we have our chapter Thanksgiving, so we're looking at dates. I mean, I can't believe we were doing that already. I'm like, it's over. I mean, once Halloween kicks in, it's Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and we're done. So
a few of our girls were talking about a little Friendsgiving as well, and we're like, wow, I can't believe we're planning Friendsgiving already.
We are. Guys, don't forget, you can follow us on all of our social platforms on LAMA Station, Facebook.com/The LAMA Station. On YouTube, just look us up. Look up the word LAMA Station and look for our logo. Look for Mike the Voice, that flying winged microphone. Go ahead, Albie. Ooh, close with no cigar. There it is. That guy above there. If you're looking at a screen, he's on the top right-hand side of our screen right there by the O and Poconos. So check us out. Hit the notification bell, subscribe button. And of course, if you want to check out our pictures, videos at llama_station. And of course, good old email, llama.station2017@gmail.com. And last but not least, our phone number in the Orlando studios. Mind you, this is the main studio for LAMA Station, and that's the 1-407-516-3402. That is the Orlando studio. And talking about email, last time I was on 2 weeks ago, I believe we mentioned that emails are now old, right? We're like, man, I can't believe people are thinking emails are old. And I got to this week, I went to an event, and somebody asked me for my number, and by no means is this a sponsorship, but have you seen the dot cards, Albie?
Listen, I sat with David, Larry, and Gene this weekend, and he has a card. I think it's even better than that one.
The gift cards?
No. He has a card like that and once you click on it, it gives you all their information, QR codes.
That's what this one does. That's what this one does.
It's amazing.
And I don't know if he had it before me or whatever, but anyways, this is it's amazing, right? Because if you want to give somebody your contact, they can either scan the QR code on the back like you see here, or you can actually tap it and the phone recognizes it, opens it up, and all your contacts.
That's what we're doing. Yes.
So I do that, and somebody goes, "Oh, you're fancy," And I'm like, no, it's just at some point you get tired of going, my number is 313.
You have to work smarter, not harder.
So I said, when you've been in a position like I've been the last 3 years where you're a national officer and you share your contact with everyone, it's at what point do I just get up with technology? And I did, and it works great. And I use it, I don't know, 3-4 times a week for sure.
I'm sure. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm definitely gonna look into that. Definitely.
Yep, I was at the Harley working out a deal for my next year event. And you're like, oh, let me get your number. Yep, here you go, clink. She was like, oh my God, that's amazing. I'm like, trust. Well, I'm gonna get one now. So that brought me to a question, Albie. That brings me to a question, Albie. I would have never thought of that. Back and I said this, and I was like, man, listen, back in the days, if you wanted to get a hold of me, you had to get a pager. And the young lady who can't be no more than 20, 22 years old, she's one of the event coordinators for the Harley. She goes,
she said, what's a pager?
Yeah, she goes, huh? I'm like, a beeper. And she goes, huh? And it hit me. I'm like, oh, crap. I had to tell her. I was like, yeah, man, we had a little device that went on our waist, right? A little square-looking device that went on our waist. You will call a number. It'll tell you to leave a message. Now, some of them you had to punch in a number. Some of them got fancy, and you can leave a voice audio message.
Right.
So she was like, huh? I literally had to look a YouTube video up on what a pager was to show her, right?
Yeah, at first it was 707 for LOL.
Yeah, or codes, right? or if you really needed me to call you back, you put your number -911.
911.
Right? And then you knew you gotta call me back, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I started to think, and even today I said something else and something popped up, and I'm like, man, I'm showing my age. I am showing my age. And I got to thinking, and I'm gonna go into the messages here in a second. So let's go and say our hellos, but I want you guys to tell me something about your age without telling me your age, right? I'm going to start.
You already did. The beepers.
No, well, I'm gonna give them one so they understand. I remember when the Cowboys won their Super Bowl. I'm gonna start with that. Let's carry on. Let's go with some of the messages. Y'all tell me something. What was that? 1995? Yeah.
I don't know. You were an old man in 1995.
I was already an adult. So that's telling you my age, right? But yeah, tell me something or TV show, a store, something that tells your age without telling us your age. So put it right here on. What's that?
Atari.
Yeah. Ooh. Listen. What was the one that used to swing on vines over the little crocodiles? Because I could say Pac-Man, and everybody's like, yeah, Pac-Man, duh, right? I could say that, but like
that one. Tron was just like ding.
Oh
ding,
yeah,
ding.
With the little white ball going back and forth, it's like tennis. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now we're telling our age, sis. Now we're really telling. The worst part about it is the people who are watching us are watching our face light up while we talk about.
But they know what it is.
They know. Big shout out. Let's go ahead and get to our comments here. Look, why? Listen. I'm gonna make.
She's still in her car.
Listen, I'm going to make a contest for the 5th person. The 5th. Hey, what was it? What is it? What? The 5th person. The 5th person. Just to see if she's that accurate.
You don't even know what we did this weekend. I don't have mine because mine fell out of my pocket when I got on the ride. But we had clappers with the 5 fingers like this. If you look through some of the videos, everybody was like, how many bars? And they all pulled out their clappers.
Awesome.
We had
that is awesome.
Such a blast.
Awesome. We're definitely going to talk about it. I almost missed it being the first. Ha! Got it. You did. Thank you, sister. Desiree, what's going on? Lama Kingsburg in the house. Look who's here, our very own mini diva.
Who did such a fantastic job this weekend.
She did. Beautiful job. I did watch her reports. I did catch them on Facebook. So congratulations to her. Thank you for the hard work, sweetie. Look who's here, Debbie Lama Newark in the house. And listen, this is the no surprise. Our brother Sergio Ochoa has relocated to Texas and is now part of Lama Austin. So big shout out to our brother Sergio. Big shout out to Danford. But let me tell you something, Danford. Danford's president down there. Let me tell you something, bro. You got a solid dude right there. You got a solid dude right there. I'm just gonna hey, listen, this is an open challenge to Lama Austin. Catch up. Catch up. The brother loves to ride. Catch up. The brother loves to ride. Congratulations on your transfer. I love to see that even with you having to relocate, nothing's changed. You're still the same good old brother, and you were able to find a family near where you're at. Heck yeah, absolutely. Super excited.
Congratulations.
Look who's here. Look who's here. Boy, happy in the house.
That's what I went to get. That's what I went to get. My bell.
Congratulations to his beautiful wife, who now is it's working on towards becoming a dama.
So she's on her way to being a dama. She got her first 50 miles in already. We were waiting for Pocono stock to pass. Now we're gonna schedule her next 100 miles. But she's got over 600 miles on that bike already.
While we are here, I want to congratulate Mariposa from Lama Detroit, who on this Unity ride was awarded. Well, we had the meeting just before the ride, and we awarded her Dama patch. She was so excited. The ladies were so excited. Detroit now has 10 Damas. A third of our chapter, almost a little under a third of our chapter is Damas. So that's amazing.
Wow.
We need to watch out. We need to watch out because they start running the show.
Damas on the rise. Damas on the rise.
Guys, while we do the shout outs, don't forget, send us a comment, a message of something that tells your age. And this all happened because I pulled out a dot card to handle my number, and I don't know how that prompted to talk about pagers and beepers. So, and by the way, if anybody in here on the chat does not know what a pager or a beeper is, Google it.
Oh, there's a few comments. You can keep going.
Yeah, Google it. Google it. Kelly from Lama, Northwest Indiana is in the house. What's up? What's up? Look who's here. Listen, man, this man advocated for Lama Poconos. He was ready for this.
Did you hear what he said? Did you see what he wrote?
I absolutely did. And let me tell you, we're going, like I say, I know there's so much anticipation to talk about that, but it's that much of an amazing event. So thank you, Guillermo. Love you, brother.
Can I share it? Can I share what he wrote?
Yeah, come on.
He said, I have a fever, so I can't hear too well right now.
That's that alcohol, from not being able to hang out like you used to.
Let me tell you, I worked Friday and Saturday with an ear infection and a fever the whole freaking weekend. And then I went on the ride, and that wind was hitting in my ear. It was very painful.
Yeah, the wind blowing. Yep. What did he say? What did Guillermo write?
He said, good morning, everyone. On my behalf, Lydia Lopez and Lama Norristown, we would like to thank everyone from the Lama Poconos chapter. In my opinion, the best event here in the Northeast for the second year in a row. For anyone that has not been to one yet, I recommend to plan to attend next year and experience it for yourselves. As for me, from all of my years in Lama, I can honestly say that this is one anniversary I look forward to. Congratulations to Chancho and his crew for capturing the spirit of the Latin American Motorcycle Association and making it real. And I cannot leave without mentioning Albi and her sons, Jovan Caraballo's annual memorial ride. God willing, we'll do it again next year.
Hey, let me tell you something, Albi. Remember what we said at the beginning, and thank you, Kay. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Listen, I cannot think of any anniversary right now that can beat the pub run, the pub crawl. It's just that's it. That's it. It looks so amazing. It's a different approach. Because I mean, yeah, listen, and nothing wrong with an anniversary where people come in, you have your music, you have your food, you have your trophies and awards. It's amazing. That's a traditional one, and by all means, let's continue to have those. But if you want to spice it up for your region, I was telling my chapter, I'm like, yo, we need to take a note off this book, and we might need to, and just say, Detroit happens to be a very iconic city. We could probably do something nice here in Detroit. And we do have a stretch near our downtown that it's just pubs and bars, pretty similar. So I was like, Not saying it's happening. We're still we just mentioned how amazing it looked and that it was some great ideas. So
it was so much fun. It was so well coordinated. Our sergeants were at each and every bar. Everybody got their wristbands. Everybody got their drinks. When Chancho said time to go, everyone finished their drinks and we walked to the next one. And it was so much fun. When we finally got to the last one, they had a DJ ready for us. Nice. And everybody just let loose. And you could see all the lives and all the videos on our page. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who came out.
Absolutely. We'll talk about that some more when we get done with this segment here. But paparazzi's in the house. Lama Poinciana, thank you for the reports and thank you for going live down in Lama Claremont, my sister. Thank you. Lama Claremont had their anniversary this weekend. Look who's here, Ron.
Look at his role.
Says, yo, Mandel in the house. Thank you, Poconos. They told me I had a great time.
He felt no pain Friday night. That man was feeling no pain.
They told me. I'm going to take their word for it. Yo, what's up?
But I have to say, but I got to give it to him because he was up on Saturday and he was one of my blockers and he was ready to go.
Yo, look at this guy. 1 second, people. 1 second.
We gather around Taino and company. The talk's profound. LAMA Stations where the vibes ignite. Every Monday at 7, let's take flight. Let's get this party started.
Say that again.
Taino and company.
Hey, hello, LAMA Nation.
Starry skies as the evening glows. Dancing and laughing, feel the energy rise. At LAMA Station, we reach for the skies.
I'm in the studio. Listen, the reason I love that clip so much, and you had to be here in the studio to understand that we did that on a random like Saturday or Sunday morning. I can't remember.
Before your event, we were there early.
Before our event. You guys came in real early. Yeah. Before our event, and I was like, you know what? Let's record an intro real quick. And I had a recording, and we weren't ready because I was gonna go, hey, we're in the studios while I'm poking or something along those lines. That's what I had in mind. And then he just goes, oh, man, I'm in the studio. And I was like, well, hello, Lamination. I cut the rest because the rest would have drowned the first part he did. So let me see. Whoa, my boy Bodyguard in the house. What's going on, my brother?
Taino, I do have to say, I love Hector to death. He's my brother. He's my friend. And I have a special place for him in my heart. He coordinated the Jovi ride.
Okay.
He went out, I don't know how many times and scouted the route, found the roads. Then Matt, our other road captain, went with him. They, took out all the little glitches and the places where they, let's turn here, let's turn there. And they did such an amazing job putting the ride together.
Thank you to our brother, Happy D. Thank you. And who was the other road captain?
Matt,
thank you guys. It means a lot. You guys are sometimes the unsung heroes of these events. So big shout out to you guys. I was here. I was on Bodyguard. What's going on, Bodyguard? And of course, his beautiful wife, Melly. Let me tell you something. I got a joke that every time I see an Amazon package or any kind of delivery, a TikTok delivery package, I'm like, So the other day, as you guys know, Nancy went through knee surgery. And the other day, and let me tell you, all of the blue, I see this package on the porch, and as I'm coming in from work, I see a package on the porch, and I see it, and it says Nancy Nieves, and I'm like, "That's a pretty big package." I got a question.
Like, what did she buy?
That's what I said. I said, "Really, babe? Really? What are you getting?" I'm like, every day there's something, and I didn't realize her name was written Nancy, and that is exactly how Melly and her greet each other. When they see each other at event, Melly, Nancy. And, it was a beautiful throw blanket. It came with a beautiful coffee or soup mug you can use for either or. It's a comfort package for somebody who's getting well from an accident or an injury, in this case, a surgery. So it meant the world to us. And I know they'll probably right now upset because they didn't need for me to say. They probably don't want me to say this, but I'm going to say thank you guys, and I'm going to tell you that right there. Not that everybody needed to send a package. Nobody needed to send anything. You know what I mean? But the thought going outside of just saying, hey, I hope you get well and I'm wishing you the best, and actually making a physical gift, it just meant so much, right? It embodies the value of who we are, and it didn't have, and you know, it no matter the cost, whether $1 or $1 million, that wasn't the point. You know, we were happy with people checking in on, you know, she was happy with people texting and checking in on her. And so thank you guys. We love you guys. We'll forever continue to love you guys. And
they get a bell. They get a bell.
It actually speaks volumes of what true brotherhood is here in this organization. Look who's here. Look up. Bam.
Hey.
KCB, our delegate in the Midwest region. We actually had a good conversation this weekend. And now that I will have a little bit more time to dedicate to LAMA Station, we're going to break this show down into segments the way I started today. We're going to have a segment to begin, a middle, and I'm working on it. It's going to be called Dirty on the 30. We'll talk about what that means. It's not going to be dirty, but that's just going to be the name, right? But to add to all of this, due to my treasurer stepping down due to a personal matter, she's still a full-time member, just stepping down from the position due to having to pick up a second job, not being able to perform duties. Our secretary moved over to Treasury, and Casey is our new secretary. So congratulations, Casey, new secretary of Detroit.
Congratulations.
You guys want to celebrate promotions, feel free to send us their pictures. I should have had that ready. But feel free to send us their pictures. We'll celebrate their promotions here, man. Yeah, we'll celebrate the promotions here. Let me see. Groot in the house. Hope everybody's having a good day. He had a great Unity ride, yes. And I'm going to tell you guys, the Unity rides are still happening. Amazing, guys. Amazing. I really appreciate everybody. Do you know that today, I had a president say to me, trying to find it. All right, say to me, right here. Check this out. Good evening, Taino. Member from blank ask, is it okay to register for the Unity ride? Being that asking to see if the link is still active. People who didn't think we're gonna make it due to schedules or whatnot, and you know, we still got a whole nother week in next weekend that people can still sign in to the Unity ride. So I'm excited to see these. I mean, we did ours. We took a cool picture.
We did ours already too.
We took a cool picture. It's like a heart, big, you know how they do at state parks. They put a big old heart, and then in the back you see a bridge. That is the Blue Water Bridge that takes you over to Canada. So nice. It was pretty cool being able to go out with my brothers and sisters and ride. And of course, we had some good food and I went to a barbecue joint. It was pretty cool. So let's see. Yeah, Claire in the house with LAMA Athens. Let me see what else we got here. Let me see. Hey guys, I'm still trying to figure out. Mira, LAMA Cuba in the house. Guarda la vaca Cuba in the house, representing saludos desde Estados Unidos. Look at this. I'm loving my hoodie, Abby.
So let me show you the hoodie. I have it right here.
Come on with the come on.
I know you can't see it too well, but here's our front. It's our logo.
Yeah.
Down the sleeve.
Let me get the comment out the way. Let me get the comment. There we go.
The front is our logo.
Yep.
Then the sleeve says Poconos, of course. So we did pink for damas. All right, we're having a little technical.
Real men can wear pink.
No. So we did pink for damas, yellow for the guys. But the kicker is here. On the back of the hood.
Even if I wanted to wear pink, it says dama.
No. Listen, cállate la boca. Let me finish talking.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So when you're riding and everybody from behind, you see you're being like Chancho. When you're riding, everybody from behind sees you. They all say dama. The yellow ones for men say llama.
Okay.
But if you're a spousal or an associate, we have pink ones that say llama.
Gotcha.
So you
okay.
You can get the for the dama, or you can get pink for.
You guys thought about it. That's what's up.
Yeah, guys, they're still available. If you want some, hit me up because we still have some available after our event.
You guys thought about it. Look, our brother Jess Townsend, he says, "Hey man, I got one of the dot cards, and those are pretty handy." I like that. Let me see what do we got. Oh, look, Flor Tovar. Buenas noches. Saludos, Florcita. Te amamos desde acá.
Her husband was with us this weekend.
Yeah. Let me see. Jeremy Fink sends us what is that? A clap emoji? I can't really see it from here.
I think he's just waving. I think it's
my
waving.
sister Maria Lebron saying hola. Eso es. Let me see. Wow. Nextel with the chirp. You remember those? Guys, go ahead. Let's go back to a couple of those things that tell your age without telling us your age. So for the youngers that are here, what was Nextel's chirp with chirp feature? It was a regular cell phone. You could talk on a cell phone, and if your friends or family had another phone of the same model, Nextel, you could actually use them like a walkie-talkie, and they go beep, beep, and you would find that person's number, and you go beep, yo, bro, what's going on? And the other person would go beep, hey, man, I'm doing good. It was a walkie-talkie. You know who used that a lot? Believe it or not, construction companies.
Oh yeah,
their foremans and managers and superintendents.
It helps out.
They didn't have to carry a phone and a radio. So that's what's up.
I told you the story about. Did I tell you? I didn't tell you the story. You weren't on the show last week. But for 9/11, when I got out of work, I took a cab to go home, and 3 people jumped into my cab that had just come from the building, and they were all full of ashes and soot and everything, and none of their phones worked because their antennas were at the Twin Towers. Nextel's antennas was at the Empire State Building, so my phone was the only one that was working.
You had the chitty dip.
Yeah. No, I let them call their families and talk to their families because their phones weren't working.
So wow, payphones. There used to be telephones in the corners of the streets. That goes to the same time of the pagers. So you be driving, your pager goes off, and you got to pull over, jump out, get on the phone. You better have at least a quarter. I don't know how much it was in your towns, Albie, but
10 cents.
I remember when it was 10 cents, and then they went up to like 20, then 25, then 35 cents. That was the most I remember. And then I went into cell phones, and I can't remember much of anything after that. Heck, I remember cell phones when you used to buy the minutes, Albie. And you'd be
everybody would talk after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, don't call me till after 9. Why? Because that's when nights and weekends came in and it was free. So whatever emergency you got, better wait till 9. All right.
Yes.
You figure it out on your own. And if you called me, leave a voicemail because I can listen to my voicemails from a regular phone and then have to use my cell phone. Oh yeah, the struggle was real, people. Juan Felipe.
Our kids have no idea.
Lama Rock in the house. Heck no, they don't have it. Okay. That MD 2020. MD 2020. Albie, talk about this because the next one I got something to show.
MD 2020. I don't know how much they were by you guys, but by my house they were $2. And they were the worst tasting. They tasted like Robitussin, medicine, Vicks. I don't know. Collect calls. Who makes collect calls anymore? I don't know. Not anymore. Look at this.
I'm coming.
Wait. Here he comes.
What does that say?
Starter jackets. Is that what you went to get?
I swear. Listen, let me tell you. All right. So what's crazy, Albie, is that, as you guys know, I'm a U of M fan, big University of Michigan fan, and I actually still wear this. So, like, I swear I do. I go to work with it, and people are like, feeling nostalgic? I'm like, shut up, it's warm. Oh, my God. Crazy. What is that?
Pinstripe Lees.
Wow. Listen, bro. Hey.
With the Adidas and the fat laces. Come on.
Bro, come on. That's classic right there. That is classic. Listen, what you say about 2020s? I heard you say they were like $2 back in.
I said by me they were like $2 and they tasted like Robitussin, but everybody drank them because they were $2.
Hey, listen. So I you know, when you're young and you're under 21, you know, you may not have a lot of money. So, you know, you come up with $20 between you and your friends, and you figure, let's find somebody who can buy. You get your friend to go buy it for you, and you go, hey, listen, man, we got 20. He'll get you a bottle of Wild Irish Rose, a bottle of that, a bottle of 2020, a bottle of, I mean, when it's all said and done, we had 5 of the most
nastiest tasting.
Yes, bummiest, nastiest drinking, and we felt exactly like that the next day. All right, where we at? I lost some of these messages, man. Where am I at? Oh, people went ham on this. Hold on.
Yeah.
I lost my messages. Where am I at? Give me the next one somewhere. Okay, hold on. I found myself. Oh, look, Matthew says
you're a little frozen, buddy. You are frozen. Woolworth. We all had a Woolworth near us. Now he's gone. Oh, he left. I don't know what Pogs is. It must be before my time. 35 millimeter was the PowerPoint of my time. Diana, you coming back in or what? You want me to add you? He's still frozen.
Yeah, I don't know why we got 3 of us here. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why I look weird on the right. I just read 35 millimeters. Think about that real quick. You wanted to tell a story. You pulled out that big old stack of pictures, and listen. I'm gonna get back to where the comments were at, because they're actually getting interesting. I had to come back in, so I lost some. I am the first one I got.
What is Pogs? I don't know what Pogs is.
Pogs to the Googles.
What about this?
Oh, there were little things that you used to get inside, like little disc with images that you used to get inside of your Cheetos. Maybe you didn't have enough Cheetos. I think what she's talking about is Pitfall. Yeah, Pitfall, not Pitcall. Pitfall is that game where you swung on the vine and you couldn't fall into the hole, and there were alligators. That was Atari. Yeah, that was Atari. That's what it was. Let me see. Let me get back to some of these. Let me actually give some shout outs here. Berto Pavon. What up, Albi? What's up, Taino? Lama Bristol in the house.
Lama Bristol came in strong on Saturday. Shout out to them.
What's up, man? Big shout out to them. Yes, Lama Rockford in the house, aka La Guzman. Nextel, we talked about that. Let me see. I
think we went through them.
Yeah, no, I lost myself in some of these guys, so sorry. Let's talk about this one. Old English 800 mile. With Fredo, you really, man, we're giving. Yes, that, you know what? This one, 8-track players. Listen, that big old disc that looked as big as this book, and you have to shove it in.
My father had them in his station wagon. And I used to pass them to him from the back so he could put it in the car.
Tavarici jeans. I don't remember those. Okay, so I found something I didn't know. Guillermo says platform shoes and bell-bottom pants. Okay, I don't remember seeing them, but I do remember about the era. Yeah, absolutely do. Ooh, okay, this still exists, I think. Boone's Farm Strawberry Ale.
That's wine?
You got it. Yeah. Wait a minute. I saw suede Pumas. Yup. Mom says Everclear. you lucky you cleared that up, Adriana, by saying Mom says Everclear. Adriana's what, 13, 12, 13 right now? Yeah. 13, you better 13. Not know what Everclear is.
Look at this one.
Look at this one. Look at this one. Who remembers this?
Yeah. Look at this one.
My mom would never take
party line with a dial phone.
Listen. All right, let's talk about 2 things. Let's talk about the collect calls. We're just having fun tonight, guys. We're going to talk about some events coming up. We're just having fun with you guys. Let me check this out. Collect calls. And what was that one again? I'm sorry, I missed it.
The party line?
The party line. So collect calls real quick. I would call, and usually you have like a 3-second to record your name, right? Because you would call 0 and I hit the operator, and it was digital-ish, right? When digital started coming out, and it would go, at the tone, please say your name. And you would go, Mom, I'm done skating. Come pick me up. So mom on the other side would hear, you have a collect call from Mom, I'm done skating. Come pick me up.
Click.
So we got the message across without, because my mom would be like, hey, here's your $5 or $10 or whatever. Because listen, back then, $5 went a long way at the skating rink.
Yeah.
And but make sure you save your 30 cents so you can call me, and you don't, right? You eat popcorn and this and that and candies and arcade games or whatever.
A slice of pizza. You can get 2 slices of pizza and a soda for like $3.
For like $3, absolutely. And then of course, you got $1 for the 25-cent arcades, and $5 was enough, right? But mom would always tell me, and I would use collect calls for that. Now, the party line, there were tons of these, right? There were tons of party lines, and they all had different ones. I actually joined one time, and to me was the most hilarious thing. It was Dominicanos versus Puerto Ricanos. And all it was Dominicans talking crap and then Puerto Ricans talking crap. And people will get like cuss each other out and yell. Some of them were really mellow. Some of them were like, they talk about, hey, did you guys see the movie? Blah, blah. And this is on a regular phone. Like you be attached to the wall on a phone.
And then you have the parents, enganchame el teléfono, que me está captando el teléfono.
Mama picks the other line up. Engancha que tengo que llamar a tu tía, right? Those party lines were amazing, man. So the more modern of that was the chat rooms.
Right.
That's
really what it is. That's all it is.
And yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, it just went digital. And the same thing. And believe it or not, that is how I met my beautiful wife, Troubles.
Oh, wow.
I swear. We were on a chat room in Rhode Island. I was there at my dad's, and I got into a chat room, and the magic words and I'm really going to age myself. The magic words, I typed ASL. And that stood for age, sex, and location. So she tells me her age, she was a female, and the town where she was at. And I was like, she replied. And 23 years later, well, we'll be 23 in March. So 23 years later.
Look at this one. Look at this one.
Whoa, Radio Shack. Yeah, the TSR 80 Radio Shack.
Remember the Commodore computer? It was a keyboard.
This guy, tell him we're not doing this. If we had a paperclip, you can call for free because you would activate it and it'll think you put a quarter in. Yeah, I remember that. Look, Animal says, collect calls from Mom, I'll be home late.
Let me say hi to my Paula. Hi, Paula. Absolutely. I know you're watching.
Oh, yeah.
She calls me her babushka.
Polaroid cameras. SOS.
Oh, yeah.
See, Cisco. Oh, the drink, yeah. You still don't know what them little discs were? Here, I'm gonna look it up real quick so you see.
No.
Yeah, I'm looking it up real quick.
You're like way far down. I don't know where you are. Let me see.
Yeah, I lost some of it because I lost some.
Yeah, you went way far down.
Then if I skipped any, bring them back. If I skipped any, bring them back.
Huh?
If I skipped any, bring them back. Because I didn't
you were all the way up on Woolworth and you went straight down.
Yeah, I got kicked out for a second. I don't know what happened there. So if I did, look, these were.
My daughter still has one of the clappers from Claremont Anniversary.
Yeah, I saw that. Look, these were the Pogs.
Ah, okay.
You would collect them. So those were pretty cool.
That's funny.
Let me see what else. Yeah, I did. Okay, VHS camcorders. Do you remember those, Aldi? Put them on your shoulder. Yeah. Man, you look like you work for the news channel recording your family at the fucking park.
Yep.
I'm cursing.
And then you had to open the cassette, take out the cassette, put in a new cassette.
And if you know, we're really telling. If you remember Blockbuster, what was the iconic, don't say it, Abby, what was the iconic phrase that was on every case? What was the iconic phrase that was on that case? Floppy disk. Who you remember what a floppy driver disk was? It was the equivalent of an SD card, and it was this
This big.
huge. It was this huge, right? Just to, so yeah. I'm trying to see. Larry says, I remember when we had white popes. That's because after John Paul and we had Pope Francis. Hey, it's not racist.
I don't even know where you are. I'm trying to scroll down to see where you are. I have no idea. Oh, I see you. Okay.
It's not
you
racist.
skipped a lot of people.
Yeah, well, go back and catch them.
You skipped a lot of people.
Typewriters, Smith Corona typewriters. That was definitely, thank you, Dana, for that one. That was a reminder. Pagers, we've talked about that. Albi, this one.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Boxes on your shoulders. You walking down, one ear's blind. Hey, how about the guy that had the boombox and a cardboard? So give me what the cardboard was for.
Me or them?
No, let the people tell us, right? 45 records and 33 records. What were those, Aldi? See if you remember them.
You needed a record player for them.
Right? The
They
difference
don't even
was...
call it, now they don't call it record player. Now they call it vinyl something. I don't know what it's called.
Wait, listen.
For us, it was a record player.
Don't tell nobody between you, me, and the fence post. If you ever buy my son a gift, buy him a vinyl. Preferably used in good conditions. He could care less the rhythm. He can care less the music. He's got an old school vinyl player, and he's got Michael Jackson. He's got some oldies in there. He got some Hector Lavoe. I mean, listen, he'll just put a disc in there, and he'll just, you know how the kids, when they play their video games, they got some kind of music. He'll put his LP player and listen to that boy's old, I think. I don't know. I think he reincarnated from like a real old dude.
Listen, my son's the same way. My son, you can put on old music, freestyle things. Like he says, wow, I was born in the wrong era.
Yeah. No, Noonie should have been born like in the 50s, back in the swing era and all of that. Breakdancing, correct? That's what the card
get out. Wait, get out.
Oh. That is exactly what it said on the back of those on the front, actually, front bottom, because on the back, on the sleeve, it said the name of the movie, right? And then on the bottom, it says, the actual tape when you opened it said the same thing. It
actually said, "Be kind, please rewind."
Please rewind, yeah, please rewind. Kelly says, breakdancing. That is exactly what that cardboard was used for. The Oregon Trail. We talked about floppy disk. Man, you guys are going to town on this, man. Freestyle music, that's not that old, man. That's still hanging out, man. Some of us do love freestyle. Who here's a freestyle lover? I'm just saying. Yeah.
Gail loves freestyle.
Hardcore.
You had to see her at the bar. She was singing and dancing. She was rocking it.
All right. A couple of you guys went with the please be kind, please rewind. There you go. Real quick, let's take a second and update Melbourne. Our brother Pops, if you guys don't know who Pops is, that is Mr. Ron Giscombe Sr., our late brother. Teflon Ron's dad has been discharged from the rehab center tomorrow and is headed home. Spirits are high, and he's ready to get back in with family. Danny, thumbs up. Still has a few surgeries ahead, but he is being moved to an orthopedic floor. Keep our brothers in your prayers as they continue to fight. Big shout outs to everyone that called, stopped by, or sent messages. Your love and support means the world. That's what family is all about. Glad to see that Pops is heading home. That's what's up. Heck yeah.
Now, while we're on that subject, on Sunday after Pocono Stock, a member, Lama Rochester, was leaving the Harley Davidson, and one of their members went down. His fender from his bike came loose and fell into the tire, and he went down. He flew off the bike. When he went off the bike, the guy behind him went into him. He went off his bike. And then a third member also went down, which thankfully wasn't very bruised up or anything. He was able to get on his bike and ride home. But the two members were taken to the hospital. One was the second guy was discharged yesterday. He was sent. He's already home, thank God, and he's just bruised up. He's okay. but the one member is still in the hospital. He's in a very delicate condition. He's got a lot of injuries. The chapter has not put it out yet. They haven't put it out on their page or anything yet because his daughter and his family just came down yesterday from Connecticut and they're together. He's supposed to be going through some surgeries and they had to postpone his surgeries because they found more injuries, a little more detailed than they thought they
So
were.
without saying names, let's keep our
So they asked,
Rochester
please,
chapter
yes,
in
they
our
asked that
prayers.
please if you have. They're not going to disclose anything yet. They haven't posted anything on social media, but they said please, please, please keep him in your prayers, keep him in your thoughts. Positive thoughts because he is in a very, very, very delicate stage.
Wow. Well, we'll keep our prayers and our thoughts to the family, and if there's anything we can do for them, obviously make sure the family knows. Since you got a little bit more information, make sure family knows to reach out. Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Listen,
haven't
guys.
shared anything. I spoke to Josh and Tracy today, and they gave me permission to go ahead and share it on LAMA Station, but not to
Gotcha.
go into details because
Fair
they
enough.
haven't shared anything yet.
Fair enough. Let's keep Robin Rochester in our prayers.
Yes.
Albie, can you believe it's been 50 minutes and we've been talking about what makes you old? And I don't care. I'm actually having fun. Look at this guy. This guy says a Walkman. Man, I would have said, a portable CD player. No, I remember Walkmans. I remember, geez, man. Oregon Trail, we talked about that. That is that computer game that nobody ever won. Oh, wait, you jumped something? You hit something? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Click whatever you click. There you go. What it says, Poconos killed it. Yeah, they did. Wait. I tried. Larry was out there hanging out with Poconos and, of course, sponsoring and supporting the Joby ride. That was amazing.
Yes, he was. Yes. Thank
Larry
you to
himself.
motorcycle safety lawyers for sponsoring Pocono Stock and for being out there with us. They followed the bikes in their cars. They did the joyride with us. So thank you to them for being a part of us.
Larry himself knows and remembers this. Ever did it, Abby? I bet you Chancho did. I bet you. I look right here, breakdancing. I bet you Chancho did. I bet you he had a piece of cardboard in the back of his El Camino.
Maybe he tried.
Okay, who remembers
Here's
this?
a good one.
Thanksgiving dinner with family and not worry about Black Friday sales.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one 100%.
Yes.
I'll give you that one. How about this, Albie?
Oh my God.
You got mail.
No. What about, remember that commercial that was just like with all the colors on there and it was just kind of like blur and it had the red, the blue, the green, the stripes and everything?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Can't remember what I know exactly what you're talking about. What was it? Oh, if you remember, let us know, guys. Ooh, how about this? At exactly midnight. Oh,
Yes.
say,
Yes.
can you see? Listen, you be mad as heck, man. As soon as the flag came out, start waving. You're like, man, I'll go to another channel. For the dawn's early light. Oh, man, it's over, guys. Street hockey, absolutely, man. We absolutely played street hockey. Hey, I saw another comment earlier. I might have skipped. I don't know if it was when I got kicked off, but it said, remember, be home before the street lights come on?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Street lights come on and you ain't home. You in trouble. Ivan Wolf, saludo, mi hermano. Big shout out to you, San Antonio in the house. Sending healing prayers, of course, praying hands, keeping our brothers in prayers. Thank you. Thank you for all that love, Guillermo. Irene, thank you. Alexi, Starman, what's going on? I'm a Buffalo in La Casa. Alexi, name something that makes you do that tells your age without telling us your age. Something from back in the days that tells your age without telling, whether it's a store. Most of us are talking about items we had or used, but do you remember? Do you ever hear of a store called Montgomery Ward's? That tells my hell. I'll give you one that everybody remembers. Kmart. Yeah.
Kmart. Oh, I remember this. My brother was great at this.
Handball. Yeah.
Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. No, wait.
I did something. Touche, brother. Touche. I woke up to those two, man.
Yeah. He said absolutely because Gail said this.
I don't see Gail's. What did he say? Oh. Now Chancho will break a hip. Look what Llama Corpus Christi. Look what Llama Corpus Christi put.
Yeah.
Can't touch us.
Yeah, and the werewolf pants. And the werewolf pants.
That or ice, ice, baby. Oh my God. I'm surprised, man. AOL, of course. Everybody remember dial-up internet, America Online. Yep, that's when TV went off the air. Nelia said Atari. We talked about that. Let me see. Yep, the girl's going wild. Let me see.
Here's a good one.
Sube a mi moto. Yes, powdered cigarette. I can't believe this topic is so hot today. I just wanted to tell people that I aged myself this weekend, and look where we at right now. 2 keys for the same vehicle. Hey, used to have a door key, especially GM vehicles. Used to have a door key and an ignition key, and they were different. Yes. The Kmart blue light special. Yep. Oh my God, the electric dance. Chancho said Gail's a hater. I think they've been hating each other for a long time.
Let me tell you something. Last week, I was on the show and he was on the show, but it was the Chancho and Gail show.
Oh, they fought all the time?
Oh my goodness. Can't get those two together.
I'll give you one right here. And Hillary reminded me of this. Our sister Blue reminded me of this. 50 cents for a pack of cigarettes. Do you remember cigarette machines?
Oh, yeah.
It was a vending machine for cigarettes. Yeah. Punch cards. Yep. Oh, man. Soul Train. Guys, I'm trying to get through these because we got a whole show. Well, at least talk about events because we ain't done nothing.
The show's over.
Yeah, talk about aging ourselves. Astro Pop. Morning cartoons on Saturdays.
Oh, I used to love
my favorite. Listen, I had a battle because, as some of you guys may know, when I was 10 years old on my birthday, on my 10th birthday, my baby sister was born, right? So when my baby sister was born on that, well, not the 10th birthday, of course, I didn't have a party that year because my mom was in labor at the hospital. The following year, my sister turns 1, I turn 11. And I'm going to age myself here. Rainbow Bright, right? Rainbow Bright. So there's a big old Rainbow Bright cartoon cake, and it says, "Happy birthday, Natalie." And you know how you can go to the supermarket and buy that frosting to write your own stuff? And on the bottom, it said, "Plus Pedro." That's it. Plus Pedro. And I was there. And at that point, I was all strong to my mom. And I was like, "Mom, you know, it should be about her birthday. You don't need to put my name on that no more." And I think my next real birthday was by my chapter of my first year as president of this chapter. They celebrate. I did not celebrate it. My wife did a couple of birthdays here and there. My kids did a cake around the house, but that was it. What says when kids were able to go to the store with notes to get cigarettes for the parents. Oh man!
Take this to the store. Don't open it and just give it to the guy at the counter.
Black and white TV, absolutely. Tokens for trains. Of course, that's all digital now. Adriana's like, this is crazy. You know what the crazy thing is, Adriana? A lot of us used to have this cell phone called the Razor, Motorola Razor telephone. Look it up. Actually, I can look it up here so you know exactly what it looked like. I'm going to do you a solid. Motorola Razor phone. And I'm going to tell you.
At 3 p.m. on Saturday.
Was that?
Kung Fu Flicks at 3 p.m. on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to open up just a search that I did here real quick. But, oh, crap. I hit the wrong button. Hold on. But just to show our younger viewers what we're talking about when I say Motorola Razor, it was this phone right here to the right, okay? This one, right? If I can just open the picture, I hope it there it is, right there. Okay, that was, man, we did whatever it took to have that phone. Okay, and that was the latest and greatest iPhone or Samsung you can think of at the time. Okay, do you know what's crazy?
The texting.
No, that phone is already in a museum.
No, what about the Nokia?
That's before this one. That's before this one. This phone is already in a museum. I went to a history museum here in Detroit, and it was like, oh, the history of communications, right? And you start going, the big old phones. Then they go into cell phones, and cell phones used to be a little briefcase and all of that. And we went into this right here, and I'm like, are you serious? The razor is. I said, I worked so hard to buy that razor. I will save my money. I wouldn't go to movies. I wouldn't go out to eat with my friends. I would eat literally the 10-piece chicken nugget for a week in a row to save money.
The 99-cent one.
Man. Oh, you remember them days. Hillary says, you're a bunch of youngsters, that's for sure.
Don't put up Larry's comment because you're really going to show his age.
Hold on. I gotta my page.
Larry, hush.
She says, I know those. Mom told me, so your mom's doing a great job. I have Motorola Razor right here. Wow.
You see that? You see that?
Product development. I have all the prototypes. That's right. Larry is an engineer. So yeah. Wow. The pink razor. See, the restaurant TGIF. The show TGIF shows on Friday night. No, there was a restaurant also called TGIF.
The Sidekick phone. Remember the Sidekick?
The Sidekick. Larry says, I also have all the Mission Impossible phones. Blackberries. That's when technology started turning, Albie. Yes. To Blackberries. You can actually send emails. And listen, guys, we have really told our age today. And gone back into what is this? Mickey and Minnie's black and white. We just music. Wow. Yeah.
Mickey looked very different back then.
Yes, he does. And listen, remember changing the faces remember changing the faces on your phone so you can have different color cell phones every day. Listen, guys, you guys have taken me on a nostalgic ride today just because I used my dot card and the girl had no idea how cool that was. And I was like, whoops, back in the days we used to, and I mentioned pagers. And she was like, well, I had to pull up my phone for you guys to join in at the end. I had to pull up my phone and show her what a pager was. And yes, the mother, the father, the uncle, the grandpa, if you want to call, of all social medias, MySpace.
Now, here's a good one. Here's a better one.
My Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. I kicked you off. Encyclopedia Britannica. You remember that dude that used to come to your house to try to sell it to you? Had a trunk full of encyclopedias, all 16 volumes.
No, they used to sell you the first. They used to give you the first one for free, and then you have to buy the rest.
Pay for the rest. Yep. All right, for you kids again that don't know what an encyclopedia is, it's Google. It was
right
Google
on paper. It's Google books. On paper.
It was Google on books. That's what it was. If you wanted to know how far the moon was from the Earth, you would have to go to M, find moon, and then it will tell you everything you wanted to know about the moon. You know what? Something that is I like this one. Old Tupperware. I'm trying to get through somebody. The Cable Man. Yeah, Cable Man came to our building to sell us cable too. Hey, would you like to get cable? I'll give you HBO for 3 months if you sign up with me today.
Right.
Yeah, those encyclopedias were not thin, guys. They were at least 1.5 inches, 2 inches each. He said Obama used to be the BlackBerry user until they caught El Chapo. Makes sense.
TMI. That was TMI.
2-finger rings and bamboo earrings. The Kirby salesman. The Kirby. Listen, guys, I know we can do this all day. We got to talk about some of these events. You guys are amazing today. You guys, big shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who made my night tonight. And I'm going to tell you, I had a pretty rough evening last night. I had a big, long meeting last night. After it was done, of course, there's some debriefing. I didn't go to bed till almost 1:30 and had to be up at 4:30. So I got home and kind of crashed. And I was like, man, we really don't have a show planned, Albie. We didn't have any guests. We didn't have any. So I just wanted to open up with something goofy and say, hey, tell me something about that ages you without telling us your age. And you guys have made the show today. So the show belongs to you guys today. So thank you guys for that. Yeah. You guys are flipping amazing. And we're I don't know if we'll do a whole hour's worth, but I think we should come up with a little something like this on a weekly basis. And also we're gonna add a motorcycle news segment. It's gonna be that's gonna be quick. We're just gonna read off some motorcycle news, something of interest moving forward. We're going to be using a platform called Motorcycle News Network, where things of interest, whether it's a big ride that Harley's putting together, or Indians anniversary, or some big charity ride worldwide. There was a gentleman on TikTok. His name is Justin Danger Nunley, and he just put a ride together for amputees that want to ride. This guy, who actually is an amputee that rides, has a $50,000 prosthetic for him to be able to hook up to his handlebars and ride, and the shifters have to be adjusted and all of the above. So nevertheless, news like that we're going to be talking about on that news, just in case it's near you. This one happened to be in Alabama. What? 5 minutes. Yep, they need me. Food. I haven't ate. So just in case, you're in the general area where events like these are happening and you want to go and support, not only personally, but with your chapter. I'll be talking to me about this again.
Those are the hoodies right here, right here. I just showed you them. We still have some available. We got the pink Damas, and then we have pink Llama for the associates and the spousals, and then the yellow Llama is for anybody. It's the male hoodie, but if the girls like the yellow instead of the pink, you can get them too. Absolutely. So if you're interested, hit me up.
That's what's up. What do we got here, Albie? This is the poker run for who?
This is for Llama Fort Worth.
That happened already or no?
No, it's the 20. I can't see.
Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. I hadn't zoomed in. That's all. I got this doggone thing. Oh, poker on October 18th. So this is in October. Okay. At 1 Texas Harley Way in Bedford, Texas. Registration at 8 a.m. to 10. Last bike in at 1. The cool thing about poker runs, Arby, is that you don't run like 100 miles with 100 people, right? You just, you guys get together, you take a little crew, you guys leave by 10, you have to be back by 1, and you got to hit as many spots to collect your cards, and the best hands on when y'all get back are.
I want to do that. I want to see if we can do one up here next year.
Absolutely. Don't see why not. You guys are really, really making it happen. Look at this, man. Blessing of the bikes. And I had a guy come up to me and say, man, why are we blessing the bikes in September or in October or in June? Hey, you bless the bike. I'll go to a bike blessing. I'll go to a bike blessing every month if you have one, right? I will go support one every month. It's not gonna.
Absolutely.
So check it out. Visit the Florida Motorcycle Safety Program tent, which is going to be there. Remember, that is the program that sponsors LAMA in the state of Florida. So it's a motorcycle safety program sponsored by the state of Florida, and they got a bunch of goodies and a bunch of cool stuff to promote motorcycle safety.
It's officiated by the Christian Motorcyclists Association.
Yep, sure is. So let's make sure you guys swing by there, check them out. This is happening at the Wing House. Blessing starts at 1, officiated by, of course, the CMA, or the Christian Motorcycle Association. Big shout outs to them. I know we got a couple of more things we're going to talk about. Some of the other ones, Lama, let me see, where's that? Lama Rochester's in a week,
this
right?
Is Lama Rochester. Yeah, Lama Rochester, Saturday the 4th.
Yep.
It's in 2 weeks. They will have a meet and greet at the clubhouse Friday night, and then their event party is on Saturday. Food, raffles, trophies, vendors. It's from 2 to 7 o'clock. $20 for Llama, $25 for non-Llama.
Yo. So check it out. Let's go, Rochester. Anyways, who else do we got here? So we can go. Same thing. 18th anniversary of Llama Sebring. And this one is happening. I got something on my screen. I'm moving it. There we go. October 4th. I don't know when I zoom in.
October 4th. It's the same day, Saturday, October 4th. It's their 18th anniversary. Is from 12 to 5 o'clock. Donation is $15. And the only thing that I can't see is where it's at, because I can't see it.
Yeah, man. I don't got my glasses on.
Highlands Shrine Club.
Highlands Shrine Club at the Highlands Shrine Club at 2604 State Road 17 in Avon, I think. Cash only, no card payments. Sorry, cash only. Cash only.
It is cash only. Cash only.
Hard cash to go hang out with them. Lama Phillipsburg. It's got a bike night and a fundraiser, and this is Saturday, October 11th.
October 11th, Saturday from 12 to 4.
12 to 4. As we get closer, we're going to bring these chapters in. We're going to bring these guys in as we get closer to talk about all these amazing events. And, of course, we have, what is this?
This is the fall foliage ride for Llama Middletown, and it's also Freddie LeBron's birthday. So they're going to do it's a twofer. It's the foliage ride and his birthday bash, October 18th. They're going to meet up at 10 o'clock, and they're doing a ride through upstate New York, through the Middletown area. and then they're gonna end it at the Elks Lodge.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have raffles and music and drinks, and it's gonna be like a little mini event.
Sure.
That they're gonna have there because they're gonna celebrate Frankie's birthday.
All right. Well, happy
I
early
heard it's
birthday,
only like
Frank.
99 or something like that.
Yeah, happy early birthdays. And of course, there is a toy drive, and this is also I'm trying to get to it here.
This is a
Unwrapped
little
toys.
more out. This is in November, so this one you still have time for.
Yep,
It's
yep.
Kingsburg and Pennsauken are coming together to do a toy drive for children with cleft lip.
Cleft
That's how you say
palate.
it?
Palate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
awesome.
on November 8th from 12 to 5, and there will be a Santa Claus.
And it's amazing. It's amazing that everybody's wanting to do something for the less fortunate. So thank you guys for that. There's always room. Listen, there's never too many. We have so many chapters so spread out around the nation. There's always room. And of course, big shout out and congratulations on this amazing design. Check this out. Lama LPA, Lama Perthan Boy, with their new logos, the male logo, the general logo, and then the Dama logo. I like how they did that. So big shout outs to LPA on that. Big shout outs. Hello. So that being said, guys, next topic, which is the best strike. Wow. Listen,
next week.
hold on.
Next week. This is good.
Hold on.
Debbie, that's a good one, Debbie.
Food on the tray. Okay, well, White Castle wasn't the only one. Sonic used to do it, and Sonic I think still does it if you have a Sonic. But we still have White Castle here, and you can say what you want to say. Sounds about good right now. I don't know. Like I said, I got home and fell asleep, so I haven't had dinner. And if there's nothing on that kitchen, because I know Nancy's been down with her knee elevated and all that, I'm not mad. I'm just going to jump in the car and go to White Castle. I got one about 2 miles from me. It's going to say Corpus Christi. I see Corpus Christi put October 18th. I don't know if they got anything on there. I just want to make sure that we're not missing out.
Guys,
on anything.
It's important that you get your flyers to us on time so that we can put them on the shows, because I went looking for Orlando's, Deltona's, and other and I was keeping flyers out there. So guys, get your flyers to us at least a month in advance so that we can promote them and put them on the show.
Absolutely. Lama Station Magazine is going to have the accident scene management class November 2nd. So I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to it. November 2nd. Kelly, boo-hoo to you. I got one here. My son goes to it all the time. And it's amazing. So number 4. So I'm happy, guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys made the show today, because Albie and I came in with I will read you mine and Albie's messages today. It's usually early in the day. She goes, where you at? Jesus,
what you got for tonight?
Yeah, what you got for tonight? And I got nothing. Let me see. Man, we text a lot. Mira. No, that was something else. That was a registration. You put sup. What's going on for tonight? I said, sup, what's going on for tonight? I said, sorry, I've been busy all day. Nothing on my end, just the show. Same. And then we got into a conversation about something else. And then you asked me something about the registrations for Unity Rider kind of stuff. So yeah,
we have a photographer at Pocono Stock. We're waiting for him to get all the pictures together and get them all ready. We're going to be posting them soon. And the Joey Ride pictures, they will all be posted soon. So you guys will see them on our page.
Awesome. We thank you guys. Congratulations. Lama Poconos. Claremont had a party down there too. Congratulations to them. They went live. They were partying. They were having fun. Thank you to Mini Diva.
Because I was
we're busy, but thank you to Mini Diva for jumping in and doing her reports.
I think BB did a couple of TikToks. I think BB did a couple of lives. I know Lori did a live. Like I had just random people. Like I know Cuba did a ride. I'm like, just all do lives and show what's going on around.
And that's what the reporters are for. You know, when you're busy, you know, when your delegate is busy, such as I'll be in this case, myself or somebody, you know, I'm just as much a reporter as I am a correspondent for LAMA Station. But when I'm at the national rally, I have zero time to go live. I got zero. You might catch me to do an interview, right? Because I'm so busy. So I get it. When you're hosting an event, your job is to host that event. So we appreciate all the other reporters that jump in and look. Apparently, Corpus Christi don't like chancho. It says, Miss Albi, And Taino, it was great seeing you guys together in the show again. Campanita. So from now on, Chancho has a 10-minute limit on the show.
10. We're gonna give him like 8, maybe, if that much.
So you give him 5, he'll take 10. That's what's up.
I have to give it to him. He was reading some of the comments and he was helping me with the flyers. He was.
You gotta give him 5 minutes.
Right.
Guys, thank you guys so much for putting up with us. Actually, there was no putting up with us. You guys made the show today. For that, we thank you. And we'll see you guys next week. And if you want a topic to talk about, like I said, this was not intended to be like this. I was just starting the show with something dummy that happened to me, and it became the show. And that's why we using my brother Enigma's words. This is rustic and organic, and that's why we love it. This show belongs to you guys. It ain't always about business. It ain't always about bad news. Every now and then we just come in here. We just come in here, and that is not gonna happen, girl.
No,
that is no. No, we have rules we have to follow. You guys were welcome to come in while we're here. And if anything, if you guys start throwing punches, we'll kick you out. But no, guys, on the real, guys, anything you guys want to send up here, it doesn't have to be a sanctioned event. It doesn't have to be, if you're, congratulating you're a new secretary, a new board, if you are a new prospect that you want to give them props for, whatever. And my chapter, for example, in order for a prospect to graduate, they must lead a ride, right? Lead a ride. So, if my prospect does that, I'm gonna post them up here. I try not to. I don't want people to think that I'm using the platform for my chapters, promotions, but I try to share it with everybody. But every now and then, I gotta give props where props are due, and I'll give you guys props.
If you guys want to come on the show, if you guys want to come on the show one day, Corpus Christi, Austin, it doesn't only have to be Chancho.
Yeah.
If you guys want to go host with us and get on the show and laugh with us, you're more than welcome. Just hit us up and we'll,
tell Happy they can be guests. Look, Happy, Kay, they all can be gay. They all can be guests of the show. So
absolutely.
All right, guys. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. I gotta go get something to eat. I mean, it's been a long day for me. So thank you. I can see you starting to hurt up there. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. And don't forget, this is who we are. This is how we live, and this is how we ride. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Is LAMA in the building or what? Latin American Motorcycle Association, put your hands up, make some noise for your boy. Kenny Black, the music machine. What up, brother? DJ Rara. LAMA. You already know Mr. Northeast is in the building. Let's go, LAMA. What? Put them hands up. I want to see L's in the air right now. Put your L's up. Put your L's up. LAMA worldwide. LAMA worldwide. Let's go. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. LAMA. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. From the humble start in Humble Park. 1977 it all began. What? One man, one mission, one dream. That's right. LAMA International worldwide. They said it couldn't happen. They said it couldn't be done.